what's up guys, Try Again here, and before we get into today's video, I'd like to talk to you about who's sponsoring today's video, and that is Liftoff. Liftoff is an FPV drone racing simulator that you can get on Steam for about 20 bucks. It's made by Luga Studios, and it's a pretty cool game, man. This is how I learned how to fly FPV drones. I got this game for 20 bucks. I had an Xbox controller laying around. I fiddled with it for, a little while, and I was hooked. So this is a pretty cool investment to have, because when the weather's not nice outside, you don't feel like breaking your only working drone, maybe you just want to practice some maneuvers without putting your quad at risk, this is a great thing to have in your toolbox ready for you. Liftoff is pretty cool. You can customize your drones all crazy like however you want them. You can adjust your beta flight values and your PIDs and rates, and you can hop online and race against your friends or just play games of quad on live stream. Because Liftoff has been so gracious as to sponsor this video, they've decided to give me 5 keys to give away for the full game on Steam for free, and the Night Fever DLC, which is all the levels at nighttime. Is really cool. So yeah, hidden throughout this video somewhere on screen, you're going to see the keys flash for just a second. If you pause it, write them down, and go to Steam on your computer, you can redeem that for a free copy of the game. Thank you, Luga Studios and Liftoff, for sponsoring this video. Let's get into the tutorial now. So the Rubik's Cube. The Rubik's Cube is my favorite trick. It's like the coolest, just like flippity floppity, rotatey, orbity, awesome trick that you can do with a drone. And so one looks like this. That's kind of like slow motion. You can also do them faster. And that's kind of the classic Rubik's Cube, which starts with a half flip and then a full roll, and then you just exit with a half backflip or half front flip. So let's go over how to learn to do this thing, man. So we're going to do this in Liftoff, because Liftoff rocks, right? As we've learned already. And you're just going to practice your half flips. Let's get your half flips looking real good, okay? And I want you to do these kind of close to the ground. And remember that you're giving yourself momentum. You're throwing the quad in the air, okay? And that's because you're doing a maneuver while you're basically inverted, so you don't have much opportunity to add throttle. So yeah, you basically want to fling your quad in the air and go inverted. And then from there, get your front and back flips out of that. Get that down, because that's your exit, right? That half flip. Alright, once you're feeling pretty confident with your half flips, we're going to go ahead and add a full roll. Now, a full roll, when you're inverted, is a little tricky because it messes with your orientation. When you're normally doing rolls regularly, so you want that sky up top and the ground bottom. But yeah, whenever you're inverted, it kind of makes everything opposite. So you're actually trying to land your roll upside down, which can be a little tricky at first. So when you're practicing this full roll, I'd go up kind of pretty high, so that way you've got plenty of time to do your roll and flip out. And yeah, that's it. I mean, once you learn this part, you know the trick, because the only thing to do at that point is to just half flip out of the original position, which you've already learned. And it takes a little finesse and definitely practice. I recommend going out with a battery and just trying this maneuver over and over and over again until you get the muscle memory down, because any trick with drones is all about your muscle memory. Let's do some variations of Rubik's Cubes now that we've got our OG Rubik's Cube down. So here's one that I've been doing kind of lately, and I think it's a lot of fun. So when you're approaching a wall or when you change direction, you go inverted, do a front flip, and then roll out of it and fly the other direction. So it's kind of like a really fancy S maneuver, but yeah. Just like that. You can even do like a juicy flick to like a revert. That's technically a Rubik's Cube as well. Just like if you were to do it with a backflip. That's also considered a Rubik's Cube. So really any combination of half stick or full stick maneuvers, or half rotation, full rotation maneuvers done in quick succession is technically a Rubik's Cube. So you can actually change this up and make it your own. So yeah, now that we've got this down, let's go do it in real life. Through the gazebo one more time. We're gonna try again. Right in the fucking middle. Well, you guys get the gist of it. That's how you do Rubik's Cubes. I'll throw some other ones in here. I can't fly this right now because it's wet.